Jamie Foxx in the building.
House like furniture, down like gravity.
That's right.
Hey, so we were just talking about in the entertainment news. Did you hear about that whole Neo crying thing?
What?
You didn't hear about Neo crying?
Neo was crying on stage about something. We don't know what he was crying for.
Soft.
Apparently, he said.
Very soft.
Right. Apparently, he said he was exhausted and he cried because he had never had to, stop in the middle of a show before.
Ain't you tired too, Jamie?
He cried in a show?
Yeah.
And
because
stopped
he was
the show.
Exhausted.
Come on, guys. Don't gas me now. What happened, really?
That's really
He
what
just
happened.
Bust out in the tears?
Yeah, he said he was sorry, he was tired, and he couldn't continue.
Well, what I had mentioned on the air, Jamie, was that this new generation of R&B singer, and I'm not even going to include you in there because you don't act like this.
No.
They're weak.
You're not up there crying.
You wouldn't see Teddy Pendergrass start crying.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't see Teddy Pendergrass dancing in his underwear on YouTube.
Right?
You don't see any of that stuff.
What's wrong with him?
What's going on?
Jamie?
He just busted out. He was emotional.
Jamie?
Yeah, he was.
Wow.
Is there something?
Maybe that's part of the act.
No, he
No,
walked off
it
the
don't.
stage. He ended the concert.
Yeah, he ended the show. So,
Stop it.
I mean,
I'm not listening to this right
First we got,
now. I'm not listening to this.
first we got Spectac from Pretty Ricky dancing in a thong on
Yeah,
YouTube.
was it Pretty Ricky in the thong? No, it was the other dude in the thong.
No,
Spectac, he's from Pretty Ricky.
Yeah, he's in the group, right.
I'm Pretty Ricky, though, but I don't get that either. Like, what is going on?
These
Jamie,
new boys.
Jamie, I got a question.
That's a little moist for me. That's a little too moist.
Right?
Are we ever going to see a video of you on YouTube dancing around in women's panties?
You're never going to see it, but you will see me dressed as a woman, as Wanda.
Yeah, we've seen that.
Yeah, we've
I
seen
love that, man. Well, how you doing?
In the Wanda and Shanae movie, myself and Martin Lawrence got together, so we're doing that movie. So that movie will be out 2010. It's called.
Oh my God!
All right.
Oh, my goodness.
I tell you, hey, for real though. When I tell, let's get focused right now. It is going to be the funniest movie you've ever seen. If you want to, go up on the internet right now and punch up Skank Robbers, Martin Lawrence and Jamie Foxx as Wanda and Shanae.
I cannot.
And the video clip is there. It is about to be a problem.
It's on.
I am so excited
on,
for that.
Jay.
All right, well, Jamie, before we get into these 5 stupid questions that we do with every superstar that comes on the show,
But shiggity.
before we get into those, I really had to say I met you a long time ago. I think
When did you meet me?
I think Slow Jams was the hit. You were doing the whole radio tour, and I remember thinking back then, I'm like, wow, this is a guy who's got, life is on track. I mean, this is a guy who's not only going to make a whole bunch of money, but he's got a swagger about him. The women go nuts about him.
Amen.
History.
He's having a great time being single. Now,
Yes. Single deluxe.
now I look back and I'm like, all right, now it's about time this guy gets married because I'm married and it's starting to piss me off now.
But if I get married, then what are you going to do?
I don't know. Well,
How are you going to live vicariously through me?
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
We're both at the end of our lives.
Jamie, is life just freaking awesome? I mean, is it a nonstop line of women?
I'm gonna tell you what it is. And this is what I tell everybody. I said, life is very, very short and very, very long. It's what you make of it. But I'm going to tell you this. You have to literally enjoy every single moment. And you got to think about, in my situation, somebody the other day was like, yo, Jamie, let's make all this paper. Let's make all this money. Let's make money, money, money. I said, hey, it ain't really about that. It's about having fun and making history.
Right.
So, like, when we do things like the Martin and Shanae, I got to give a shout-out to Martin Lawrence because here's a guy who's made his money. He's sitting on top of it all the world. He comes down the mountain to play this character he hadn't played in years. And the reason that he did it because he wanted to have fun and he wanted to make history. So if you're making fun and you're making history, that's what it's really all about.
Well,
And smashing chicks.
Speaking
that's
of making history, I read yesterday that Blame It is like the most played song in the history of music.
Yeah,
So
it
that is insane. Congratulations.
14 weeks, number one. It's most played in radio history. It actually beat out Scrubs. I got to thank you guys, and I got to thank the fans. And I also have to thank a man by the name of Ron Howard. I'm going to tell you why. Because Ron Howard made the song really pop. Like it was a ghetto urban smash, but then when you looked in the video and you saw Ron Howard,
Yep.
first of all, what the heck is Ron Howard doing?
Now,
Opie?
we actually talked to Ron Howard, and he says that he thought it was going to be like a We Are the World charity kind of
Isn't that
video.
crazy? crazy. I did not want to tell him what the song was until he got to the and I'm gonna tell you why. Because we hung out at the inauguration, and everybody was so caught up at the inauguration. We're watching President Obama. If there's any indication that America is not the most incredible country in the world, and so we're all caught up, right? We listened to Barack do his thing, and I said, with tears in our eyes, I go, Mr. Howard, would you be in my music video? And he's like, yeah, man, sure. You know, black people are cool. You? I like 2 black people right now. It's just you and Barack, and I'll do it. No, but anyway, he comes to the set. And then I called Jake Gyllenhaal, who's a friend of mine, and I told him that Ron Howard's coming. He said, listen, you don't have to lie to me. I'll come down. You don't have to lie to me. Tell me Ron's coming. And he actually comes down, and I said, Mr. Howard, here's the song. He dug it. He understood it. He said that his daughter thought it would make him cool. And that's what it did, and it really made the song, really stretch out. And so shout out to all of the different people that pitched in on that song. And like I said, it's like the national anthem for 2009.
You ain't lying. I'll be drunk.